What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy, and here's my movie review of One Night in Miami, directed by Regina King, starring Kingsley, Ben-Adir, Leslie Odom Jr., Aldis Hodge, Eli Goree, and the rest of the other cast and crew. And in this film, One Night in Miami is a fictional account of one incredible night where icons Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Sam Cooke, and Jim Brown gathered discussing their roles in the civil rights movement and culture upheaval of the 60s. I was really excited checking this film out because this film kept getting a lot of buzz during last year at the Toronto International Film Festival and stuff. People saying how good it was, the directing, the acting, and all that stuff. So I was like, definitely gotta check this film out. And it came out this year on Amazon Prime and stuff. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can check the film out. And I was just definitely excited because Regina King is directing her first film. So I was definitely excited for that because she's one of the talented actresses in Hollywood. And she did very good in the 2018 film called If Beale Street Could Talk. I highly recommend you checking that film out if you haven't seen it yet. She did a fantastic job in that film. Very well directed also. So like I said, check that film out. So I saw this film One Night in Miami on Amazon Prime. And all I got to say is, wow, what a fantastic film. This film floored me. Oh, this was so good, man. Oh, man, this is an Oscar-worthy film on so many levels. This is really, really good. I mean, from the buzz I heard from last year, this film is incredible. Starting off with the positives, the story alone is a home run. Wow. It was just so crafted beautifully well on so many levels from beginning to end. And the beginning was just so good. I couldn't believe how they pulled it off. The build up to where our four African-American men meet in a motel room in Miami. The build up to that was so done well because we get the full introduction of different of our characters, of Sam Cooke, Cassius Clay, known as Muhammad Ali, to Malcolm X, to Jim Brown. We get the screen times with them by themselves and stuff. And then after we get that, then the movie, as it goes along, then we see Cassius Clay go through this boxing match and stuff, and then that becomes successful. That's when the film kicks in where our four main leads end up meeting into this motel and stuff, talk about their success and stuff during the civil rights movement. And all that really worked so well that I couldn't believe it. And it was just so good. And I watched this movie the second time, and the second time it gets better. I'm like, wow, it just flowed so well. And all that stuff, when we see what our characters go through and stuff, when they were by themselves and stuff, when it came to Sam Cooke, when he's singing and stuff, you get to see things, how that scene plays out. Then Jim Brown, as he meets one of the neighbors and stuff, you see how that turns out and stuff. You see what they had to go through and stuff, especially in the 60s. Cause how African Americans, how they went through some stuff in the 60s and stuff like that. And this movie really kind of shows a little bit of that. And that really works so well. And when they meet in this motel, that's when the movie absolutely becomes more interesting because we get so much a conversation from each character and stuff when they tell each other the success that what they're going through and stuff and the civil rights movement and all that stuff, how's it working out for them and their careers and stuff. And when it comes to Sam Cooke and Malcolm X character, we get to see all that, how that turns out when they have conversation with each other. And it becomes very interesting because we get to learn so much about these characters even more after their screen time they have on their own. And then when they're together, we get to learn more about these characters and how one thinks about the other one and how they should go about it during the 60s and stuff. And I thought that really works out well. Definitely when drama comes involved, when one disagrees on the other one, when the other one give out suggestions what they should do. And it causes confliction with our characters, especially Sam Cooke and Malcolm X. That really definitely becomes more interesting and becomes intense because these characters, they have different sides of what they want to do with their success and stuff. And you see that one of them gives suggestions and one doesn't want to even take it. I thought that really, really worked so well in so many levels. And it blows up with Cassius Clay and Jim Brown. It really works, man. Oh, I loved everything about it. It definitely makes it realistic because in real life, you're never going to be in agreement with the other person at all, even when the other one suggests something, give you advice, and you can take it or disagree with it. And I thought those scenes really played out well with our characters, and I thought it was really, really good, executed properly well. And definitely the directing and writing in this film is fantastic. Wow. Regina King does a phenomenal job directing this film. Oh my goodness. As I was watching the film, I was like, Regina King? She did this? Wow. She's incredible. Man, 2 thumbs up for her. Hand clap, anything. I can't wait to see her direct more films in the future, man. She is fantastic. Fantastic actress. Now director. Wow. I can't wait to see her do more in the future, man. She is fantastic. Man, Regina King, like I said, 2 thumbs up for you. And also, the writer, Kemp Powers, did a fantastic job with this film. Oh, man. You could really tell he put an effort of writing this film. And I really saw that as I was watching the film. And he also was the writer of Soul, a film that came out last year. And I highly recommend you checking that film out if you haven't seen it yet. And definitely an incredible film. You can check out my review. Click on that circle icon on top. Definitely did a fantastic job with this film. Man, the directing and writing, like I said, is great. Now the acting performances in this film. This is the one I think really drove it home as a spectacular film. Leslie Odom Jr. as Sam Cooke. Absolutely fantastic. He is a very talented actor. Man, good singer. He was definitely good in the Hamilton play that came on Disney Plus. I recommend you checking that out. He was just good here, man. Oh my God, the drama scenes, like I mentioned in this film, when it came to the characters and stuff, having a disagreement, he was just so good in those scenes. Oh man, it was just so powerful. Man, definitely, his performance is definitely Oscar worthy, man. Oh, I couldn't get enough of it. Every time he was on screen, the film just gets better and better. And I just enjoyed every second of it, man. Aldis Hodge is fantastic as Jim Brown. Man, he's a good actor, very talented. Man, can't wait to see him in future films, man. Just seeing him in The Invisible Man, he was good in. He was just, man, fantastic as Jim Brown. Eli Goree as Cassius Clay did a fantastic job, known as Muhammad Ali. Wow, his performance is worth the watch. I mean, he really captures the personality of Muhammad Ali and did it so well. Oh my goodness. I mean, I had an enjoyment time watching him on screen, man. And just the powerful scenes with him and Malcolm X were just so good. I really felt it. It was just everything, man. 2 thumbs up on his performance and the other guys. The real one that really kind of like steals the show, and this is absolutely Oscar worthy here, is Kingsley Ben-Adir as Malcolm X. Wow. His performance alone is fantastic. Oh my goodness. His performance to me was like the whole movie. The back and forth dialogue talk with him and the other characters in this film, it was just so powerful. Each scene, I just felt it, man. Oh my goodness, the line delivery out of him. His acting performance, this is probably the best one I've seen in recent years. Fantastic on so many levels, man. Oh man, I felt everything about it. It just gave me chills down my spine. Every second of line delivery he gives out, it just felt so powerful. Him as Malcolm X is fantastic on so many levels. I just love every second of it. Fantastic. The acting is fantastic on so many levels. 10 out of 10. These 4 main leads did an incredible job of the African American icons that we have seen in real life. They did a fantastic job with them. The style in this film and the set designs, the costume, everything looks good. Really sets it off to make it look like the 60s and stuff. I really thought it really looked good on so many levels. I really enjoyed everything about it. Overall, fantastic film. Worth the watch. Definitely, if you have Amazon Prime, definitely check this film out. Very well directed, acted, everything about it, the writing. Oh my goodness. This film was just so crafted well on so many levels. Fantastic. Everything about this film that I said about it on is great, man. Oh, I loved every second of it. Definitely one of my favorite films that came out in 2020. Definitely would have made my top 10 if I watched it last year. I love this movie. I can see myself watching this film over and over again. And in my book, One Night in Miami absolutely gets an A plus. Woo! Wow. This is a fantastic film. I loved it, man. Oh, man. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this film. Did you like it or not? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this film. I would love to know your favorite scene in the movie. Anything about this film, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you love about this film? Anything. And that's pretty much it. And as always, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button for more future content. That's why I can see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.